Lillian's Craft Del Sol. Thanks very much for joining me today. I'm looking at making an envelope folio with these craft card envelopes. I brought these back from the UK. Unfortunately, this is something we can't get over here. And I've managed to get a pad in a local shop called Teddy over here of craft paper. So I've actually made myself, using the Memory Keeper's envelope maker, a little envelope to go with it. I'm also using the papers from LineDotArrow to cover the envelopes for this. So this is part of the design team project for Nathalie, one of them that I'm doing. Right, first of all, you need to take your envelope, and this part is going to be my flap. You have, sorry, to say first of all, you have 3 envelopes and then one smaller one. This is optional, the smaller one. And I mark it at 1.5 here. And 1.5 down here. And then I'm going to cut that off. Actually, I think I might use my little cutter. Give me a minute. Sorry about that. I forgot I needed to do this. So cut that off there. And this is actually going to be your flap bit over. You then take each of the envelopes, and one you score at 3/8. If I take it there, 1, 2, 3. You go to the right of the original score line of the original flap. So you go to 3/8. Hence why I've made this 1.5 inches. So you've got a slightly smaller flap. That accommodates the 3/8. So you have that like that at the moment. That's one. The next one you do at a 1/4 inch or 2/8, whichever way. There. Again, to the right of the flap, 1, 2. Score down there. Right, go like that. Well, that has split slightly there, but I can be putting lace down it. So that's the 2/8, and then you do this one at 1/8. So this is a very thin one there. Rid of that. This is a bit trickier because it is a very thin piece. You can see there. So that's 3/8, 1/4 inch and 1/8. So that's like that. Okay, so you've got your 1/8 and your 1/4 inch, and you're going to attach this like this to there, so that this then folds over and is attached here. However, with mine, I've got the big flappy bits, so I am going to cut off about there, so that it doesn't overhang like that, so that when I've glued it, it's down here, if that all makes sense. So that goes like that. I'm using my tape runner, so I put the runner down there. This is the 1/8 inch spine, like this. I take the 1/4 inch or 2/8, so they're opposites, if you can see what I mean, and put this one up just before the score line, like that. So it glues down like that. So this folds in there. You then take your 3/8 with the flap, which is going to be where your closure is, and you're going to put this onto here, like this. Okay, so this comes over, that will be your closure. You'll open up, you can open up like that, and then you can open up like that. So I now need to put this onto there. Like this. These are quite fun to make. I intend to make a few of them as gifts. So I'll get this around the right way. So this is going to go onto there. So this is your 1/4 inch that you've attached to your 1/8. You now put your 3/8 just again below the score line, lining it up like that. So it's like this. So this is your front, which is your 1/8. There's your middle. And then you fold it that way, and this is your 3/8. So when it's folded, this will be your back, like that. The smaller envelope, you open up, and I'm going to be putting there. It's your choice where you put it. I'm putting it there so that, but I won't put it in until I've got the papers ready to cover this. So I will put it in there. So it opens up there. You can open there. Sorry. And like that. And then you open up there. Now I'm going to go off and ink all this and sort out my papers for the pages. So I've put some papers on. I've glued some of them on. Some I will show you what I'm doing. I've inked all the edges of the envelope in ground espresso. It's quite a dark colour, as you can see here. Now I've got a few bits I've already done. I've cut these out. I had to make a separate template for these here, and I made a template for the outside there and a template for the inside. Now what I did find was the envelopes are different sizes, so I ended up having to cut out different templates. Now I've glued most of them on. This one is the inside flap. So what I've done, because you've got the glue there, I thought I would put that right up to there. I've already scored and inked all the way around the paper already, so it's all done. So I'm just going to go round the edges like this. And then they are, I have found, quite tricky to get in at times, especially if you go crooked like I've done there, and then you have to manoeuvre it about. Like that, and then push that down in there like that. There. So that's gone in there like that. I may have to trim it up a bit on the edges there. And then on the back here, I've already made a pocket, and I've used my edge punch to make an edge. You can see there. So I've just got to glue that round 3 sides. I'm putting this on the back here. Like this. So this goes on here. I hope you're all well and everything's going okay today. I do these videos in different bits and then join them together as one video, which I think most people do, so sometimes it's different days. So I've put that on the back. Then inside here, what I've done, I've got a, on this one, I decided to put the pocket all the way over there. So I'm going to make a journal card to go in there, so I'm not putting backing paper on this one. So I'll use this to stick this down around the 3 edges, but also on this bit here. There. I did ink it all because I wasn't exactly sure what I was going to do with it all. So that this then sits on there. I stick that in just to make sure I'm not sticking the whole thing down. Sometimes the glue squidges out, doesn't it? Yeah, like that. And then this one I've covered, again I've done the same there. I've put a whole sheet over and I've covered the front, and then this is the page that's going on here, but this needs to go underneath there. So first of all I'm going to put glue around the edges here to stick it on like that at the back. We've had very bad storms over the weekend, and we've now at long last got our sunshine back. It really makes a difference, I find. One of the reasons I left the UK was I found I just couldn't cope with the weather in the winter. And now I'm not a snow person at all, or cold weather person. And so when we got bad weather this Sunday, I got so fed up with everything that now we've got our sunshine back, it's a lot better. So now I'll glue this straight onto the envelope. I meant to say also, I was inspired by the Book Vandal shop. She's got some great videos out on using different envelopes and all sorts of different things. So I sort of joined all these together. Right, that goes on there like that. There. So that flaps there, and that's there, and that's comes over there. Now, yeah, I don't want to pull that over because it's not actually glued down properly yet. But the idea is that will be, I'll be putting a eyelet in there and wrapping round, so you can open that way, and then you can open this way, and then on the back you have a pocket. The thing that I've got is I've made a little journal, small journal. I've put gold patina. I use this Daily Art. The light may not see it so well. Daily Art make patina gold, and I've put it all around the edges of the papers that you can see there. I was using the wax stuff, but I found it just sort of, it came through and left a horrible greasy mess. So I found these patinas in a local craft shop over here. So these are the papers from the December to Remember. I've double-sided the cover. I did shrink the papers down to, let me just have a quick look. 82% for the cover and 79% for the pages. I've put a book page, I've put, or half a book page I had hanging around, some tea dyed lined paper, another page from the kit, some of the greaseproof paper I use to, when I do my tea dyeing, a bit of tea dyed paper, another page from the kit, another book page, a vintage music page, another page from the kit, and I've tea dyed all the backs of the pages from the kit as well, and with all the gold round. I'm hoping you can see it. And then this side, there's only a few pages. I did like that with the butterfly. And then another page from the kit, like this. And then that. And then what I'm doing with this, I am going to be putting pockets and things and tags in, but I'm going to be slotting it in there, so it goes over like that. So I will be back in a moment. Well, I'm back now with the completed envelope folio with the journal all decorated, the journal cards and tags all in. I've wrapped it in some gold, or not organza, satin ribbon, and I've put 2 charms onto a bulb pin. I don't know if you can see, it's quite dark here today. Whoops. Christmas tree and a stocking. So it opens like that. You flap this bit open, and I've got a tag here which I've put a small collage on. Bring this down here in the light a bit more. And I've got a big large journal card that I've backed with tea dye paper. This flaps open, and I have another journal card with tea dyed paper, and I've covered all the envelopes, as you can see, but there's journaling space here and here and here if you want to, or you could decorate further. This shuts here and then opens this way, and here I've got another journaling card. So you can see I've used quite a few of the papers, not all of them, quite a few of the papers from Nathalie's kit, December to Remember. Then here you have the journal. I haven't decorated the front. Now you can pull it out like this, because it just slots into there. I've double-sided the pages for the front cover, and I think I mentioned I've put gold all the way round the printed pages. On here I've then put tags, pocket here and some tags, again made out. I've rounded the corners on these. All these are all from the kit. Here I've used some of the tickets as a belly band, put another, that is tea dyed but it didn't come out very well, it looks more white. And this is like a little file folder, and inside I've just put a couple of cards, they're like the tea cards, cigarette cards in there. Another page from the kit. I've used a scrap of paper that I'd left over as a side pocket with a couple of journaling cards in, and I've rounded the corners on that one as well. There. I've found some scraps of material, and I've put one of the words peace, joy and love on there, one of the little labels. This is the middle. As you can see, there's quite a bit of journaling space. Some music paper, again with another Merry and Bright book page. And then this is a paper clip I've made from one of the circles that comes with the kit. This is actually from Artie May's. It's some Christmas music paper that I've shrunk down and tea dyed and inked on the back. So that just clips in there. And then I've also done a little small, these come with the kit, a small journaling card, Christmas Carol, which I slot on there. Another pocket with a couple of tags there. These I didn't shrink or enlarge these tags, these are as they come, and the pocket as well. Another page from the kit. I've done another little material ho 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 with a label, and then another belly band going that way with a tag which has got this tiny little pocket on there. And these all come with the kit. I didn't shrink these or anything. These are little pockets that come with the kit and little tags. So I put it on the other tag and it fits into there like that. And then that's the last page. And this just fits straight back into here like that, and then goes across and ties, which I've wrapped round a few times. Thanks very much for watching this. I hope you've enjoyed it and know how to make the base. I mean, you can do them for anything really. And please pop along and look at Nathalie's kit. And also, please like and subscribe, would be very much appreciated. And thank you to everyone that's already subscribed. Thank you. Bye. See you soon.